Okay, very quickly before the video starts, I would like to point out that there is a gold Skulltula here. I was right last time, but it only appears at night. Come on, why is there so much lag? Sorry guys, if this video is a little bit weird. There's a lot of lag. Anyway, pick up this gold Skulltula and I will meet you guys back in the Sacred Forest Meadow. Hello and welcome to the Vegan Arcade, where we are playing The Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time. In the last episode, we got to the Forest Temple, and in this episode we're going to start it. Now, this first room is a teensy bit confusing, and I will tell you why. Because it doesn't feel very much like the first room. It feels like the entrance to the first room. But there is in fact a couple of things that we need to get in here. So I'm just going to take care of these Wolfos. I don't know if I've bioed these. I have bioed these before, never mind. And I'm just gonna jump attack them a couple of times. Alright. So now what you want to do is there anything on this vine that I need to be careful of? No. Alright, so we're gonna climb up this vine. And the first thing I notice is a gold Skulltula, so let's get down onto this tree here and use our hookshot to get rid of this gold Skulltula right here. Alright, got the token. Sorry, I had a little bit of lag in the beginning of the recording, so sorry if that showed up in when I was getting the gold Skulltula in the Lost Woods. I don't really know what that was about. And we need what's in that treasure chest, so now we've got to climb all the way back up. Okay, so now that we're up here, let's grab this treasure chest, kick it open, and it's a small key. You do not want to miss this. If you miss this and forget to go back for it, this temple will be extremely confusing. So make sure you grab that. Okay. Let's run through this hole. And, I feel like maybe I should explain myself a little bit as to, wait. Alright, so we've got a little indication as to what our goal is for this temple. We want to find all of those Poes that just ran off in different directions. But yeah, as I was saying, I think I should explain a little bit as to why there have been infrequent recordings. If I can play the Song of Time right first. So basically, I haven't really been that busy, except, maybe for on Thursday when I had my senior pictures done. I haven't really been that busy, but every single time I go to record, something happens to prevent me from recording. Seriously, it's so annoying. And I don't know what it is. Just like every time I go to record, like, for example, yesterday, I went to record, and I was literally just about to record. I closed down the game that I was playing on my laptop, and I started opening up all of my software. And right as I opened up all my software, my mom comes into my room, and she goes, "So, you need to take a shower after me so that Dad can take a shower after you." I was like, "Why do I need to take a shower after Dad?" She goes, "Well, how long is it going to take you to get ready?" I was like, "Get ready for what, Mom?" And she goes, "For the wedding." And I'm like, "It was today?" I completely forgot that my cousin was getting married yesterday. And, so that's, like, I got ready for that, and it took me about an hour and a half to get ready. and then I was there until 9 o'clock last night. And I am totally trying to open the wrong side of this chest. So yeah, things like that just kept coming up over the past few days and I couldn't record. But I'm gonna record a few episodes today so I have some stuff done in advance. Alright, so we've got the dungeon map. Alright, let's go through the door. So, am I back out? Was there another door in here that I need to go through? Yep, I need to go through the other side. Okay. That would make sense. Alright. I didn't bio those small Dagobabas out there, but I didn't really... or the big Dagobabas out there, but I didn't really feel like it was necessary. So, whatever. But what we want to do now is we want to hook shot over here. And step on the switch. And that will lower the water level in the well. Okay, let's see, where are we? Okay. I know where we are. Okay. Now, what I want to do now is I want to stand about right here. No, I want to stand about right here. And I want to hook shot to this treasure chest, which is kind of hard to see sometimes. I'm having a little trouble seeing it right now. But we want to hook shot to this chest, and all that's in here is a recovery heart, I think. Yeah. But over on this wall, we've got a gold skulltula. So let's grab that and be on our way. Okay, so hop over here. Okay, no, go down. Oh well, you hurt yourself. Who cares? Alright. And if we get to the end of this hallway here, we've got a treasure chest with a small key. Now, I want to tell you that in this dungeon, and for some of the other dungeons, as a matter of fact, you usually want to make sure you have 3 keys in your pocket when you go to open a first locked door. Like you saw me, I had a key, but I ignored that locked door out there, because I'm going to get another key before I go in there, so that when I do go in, I will be prepared for anything. Okay. So I want to go... Is this where I came in, or is this the door? I guess we'll find out, won't we? No, this is the entrance to the temple, so I want to go in, I think, the opposite side of the room. So, let's go that way. Oh, I just heard a gold skulltula. Oh well. Alright, let's get rid of this guy. Come on. Thank you. Thank you for dying. Okay. So if we go in here now, we have got a little mini boss fight. This is Stalfos. Lure it close to you and watch its movement carefully. Attack it when it drops its guard. Alright. So keep your shield up during this. And take your shield down and stab him when he drops his guard. After he hits you is when he drops his guard. And you want to be really quick about it. I'm sorry I don't have a lot to say today, guys. I just kind of want to get something recorded so I can get it uploaded. I didn't really have a plan when I went into this today. Not that I ever have a plan, but I usually sort of know what I'm going to talk about. Oh man, I love the music in this dungeon. I love this dungeon. This is one of my favorite dungeons in the game. It's not my favorite, but it's definitely one of my favorites. Alright, so we've got another small key. Alright. Ah! Go! Go, Link, go! Alright. But, okay, let's kill this Gold Skulltula first before we do anything else. And I believe there's only one Gold Skulltula left in this dungeon, so... but seriously, just for a second, just listen to this music. Coolest ever. I love it. I don't know if this is my favorite dungeon music in the game. It might be my favorite dungeon music in the game, actually. Alright. So where was that locked door? I think it was right here. Okay, here we go. Let's go inside this locked door. And I have no idea where this leads to. I completely forgot. Move it! Okay, here we are. I think this is a good place to be with 2 keys. I don't think I need any more than 2 at this point. Most of the dungeons in this game are very key-based. That is something I will give to Majora's Mask fans, is that this dungeon is extremely key-based. It's not as much puzzle-oriented as it is key-oriented. So that is something I will give to Majora's Mask fans, is that the Majora's Mask dungeons are much more well thought out. However, I have a lot more fun playing these dungeons, personally. So that's just me, but... Alright, so after... Oh, and Navi pointed out that there are arrows on the floor, and the arrows lead to where you need to push this block, so sorry I didn't really explain that. Oh well. Alright, so just keep pushing the block until you get all the way to the end, and you hear that noise. Alright, and then we're going to climb up on top of it. And... Ah! Okay. Now we're going to pull this block as far as we can, which will not be all that far. We won't be able to pull it all the way out, and we won't be able to get around it to push it. So what we need to do is actually go back down. Down, Link. Jeez, I hate that the down mechanic. It's so touchy. But then again, this was the first 3D Zelda game, and a lot of the mechanics are touchy. So... It's probably why a lot of people like A Link to the Past better than this game, actually, now that I think about it. Alright. And we could have just come up here to begin with, but I felt like wasting time. I guess. Or something. Okay. Let's get back to here. Okay. It's really easy to get lost on this part, so don't feel terrible if you do. The only reason I'm not getting lost in this part is because I've played this dungeon through about 20 times. Even on the runs where I don't complete this game, I play this dungeon because it's awesome. sometimes I'll just like get to the water temple and I'll do a thing where I'll like go halfway through the water temple and then have something else to do, and then I'll be like in the middle of the water temple. Sorry, I'm like spoiling temples, but I think you guys pretty much figured it out from what Sheik said, even if you haven't played this game before. And if you have played this game before, I'm not spoiling anything for you. But for those of you that have played this game, you know that the water temple is pretty much the worst thing ever. This corridor is all twisted. Thank you, Navi. So yeah, you pretty much know how the water temple is, and I was halfway through it when I, what? Watch for the shadows of monsters that hang from the ceiling. I know. So yeah, you pretty much know how difficult it is, and, I was halfway through it, and I had to do something, so I had to quit my game, and it was kind of like, I didn't want to try to figure out where I was in the water temple, so I just started the game over from the very beginning in the Kokiri Forest as a child. And I do that a lot with this game. But anyway, this has been kind of a long episode, and we've got some big stuff coming up, so... Sorry. So, thank you for joining me at the Vegan Arcade. Bye.